Today marks the 6th anniversary of the Maguindanao Massacre. To this day, bail hearing of the accused, including Andal Ampatuan Jr., is still ongoing. Nuñez, will you tell us why?
It has been 6 years since the heinous Maguindanao Massacre, killing 58 people, 32 of whom were journalists. Relatives and human rights advocates persist in seeking justice because until now the trial on the case is far from over. This year, the plights of all 4 members of the Ampatuan clan, principal suspects in the case, have been closely monitored. The patriarch, former Maguindanao Governor Andal Ampatuan Jr., died on July 17 due to liver complications. In January this year, the court granted temporary liberty to Datu Sajid Isam Ampatuan. He was released in March after posting bail of 11.6 million pesos, or 200,000 pesos each for 58 cases. Former ARMM Governor Saldi Ampatuan remained in jail after the Quezon City RTC denied his bail petition for having stronger evidences against him, while Andal Ampatuan Jr. is still in the process of convincing the court to grant his bail petition. In a court ruling released by Judge Jocelyn Solis Reyes in October, Andal Ampatuan Jr. was allowed to present additional rebuttal witnesses. 3 of the defense witnesses testified that Andal Jr. was not present at the massacre site when the crime happened. It was on October 22 when additional defense witnesses were presented. Additional 4 people will take the witness stand on December 17. On October 2, Andal Jr. insisted his absence at the crime scene when the massacre took place. He recounted that on November 23, 2009, he was at Datu Unsay Municipal Hall to attend a special meeting with local officials and businessmen. However, the prosecution did not buy Andal Ampatuan's testimony on the ground that after 6 years, it was just recently that Andal Jr. mentioned about the said meeting. Andal Jr. stressed that he was not present at the meeting on November 17, 2009, when the ambush was being planned. At present, 6 of the accused have pending bail petitions. 5 of them have already submitted for resolution, and only Andal Jr. is left to present the evidence. Andal Jr. is among the primary suspects in the case and was said to have personally shot the victims at the crime scene. Among the 70 accused who filed their petition for bail, 62 have been resolved. 45 were granted temporary liberty, while 17 others were denied, including former ARMM Governor Zaldi Ampatuan. In a media conference this August, Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno says the judiciary is doing its best to resolve the Maguindanao case. In fact, the Chief Justice took pride in the speedy proceedings of the case, considering the number of victims, accused, and witnesses. The prosecution has completed the presentation of evidence on the 95 accused, and they are hoping that the trial will come to a close by the end of this year. Sereno had earlier announced that the Supreme Court had allowed the judge handling the case to issue a partial judgment.
Ano ang partial judgment sa mind ng public na enough to assure them that justice is being done? Gusto mo ba lahat ng nadampot, lahat completely settled ang case? Baka naman hindi po kailangan na mangyari yun para magkaramdam ng hustisya ang taong bayan. Tingnan po natin, ayoko naman po i-prejudge kung mangyayari, but I'm really confident na matatapos po ito at magkaka-closure tayo.
Sereno added that the closure on the case is very much necessary, considering the agony of the relatives of the massacre victims. The Chief Justice is confident that the case will be closed before she retires in 2030. Nuñez reporting for UNTV News.